I truly appreciate any kind of critical criticism that's related with business, my character, the way I handle people. But I'm against something that's called reducing the price. In business, I've been in business since age 10, and the first time I was inside business was from my dad's our family business retail store. It's a cold store running since 1965. When you have product, you gotta make money out of selling the product with profit. You cannot simply just say, let go the product with less profit. There's no point of doing that. This car has a $9,000 claim, non-collision one, back in 2016. That doesn't mean this car is broken. No, a non-collision claim means simply this was not involved in an accident with another car. Maybe it got hit with a pole, with some sort of, maybe some part had to be changed because of some sort of driving mistake. That doesn't ruin the car's value at all. If the title is clean, car runs and drives, safety certified, it doesn't make sense to tell me, okay, just because this car has a claim, I gotta sell it for like $500 less, $1,000 less. No, I bought this car, I put my effort, money on it, it is safety certified, and as a businessman, even if you give me a lowball offer, I'm not gonna accept that. It is something that people should understand in terms of business. And even if somebody is doing business, I tell them, never ever depreciate your car's value if the car value has to be exactly at the number to make you profit. You cannot just do the community work. You cannot give discounts. Business is not about giving discounts, right? I solely believe that. Even if someone comes to me and tells me, I'm gonna buy the whole store, but you gotta give me a discount, or you gotta sell it to me at a price that I cannot make money out of it, I will not do that. I will not do that. You gotta be patient. You gotta have the patience. You gotta wait. You gotta wait for the exact customer who's gonna appreciate the product. You simply cannot neglect the product, the selling product that you have, because me as a businessman, as someone who is putting work onto something, just simply cannot give away it because it had some kind of fault, or maybe in the back history. What we do as human, let's say as human when we were children, we did a lot of mistakes, and we understand what we did. That doesn't make us ineligible to live in this world, right? This car's driver might have done something. There might be a claim because of that. It is quite normal for a Honda Civic that's been used as a daily driver. I have another Civic that's a total loss, which has $39,000 claim. That's a 2024 Honda Civic SI, and it's a rebuilt title. That is something you gotta be careful about. That title is something you gotta be careful about. You as a customer just simply cannot go and check the claim and say, oh, okay, this thing has a claim. It is common. It is pretty common for cars that's used in condition may have claims. You gotta do what is check the CARFAX report, check the mileage report, check the service history, if it's been taken care of, how the owner had taken care of. Check it out with mechanics, drive it, test it. You are not testing this thing at all. You haven't come to the spot, you haven't driven it. You don't know the history, if the timing belt has been changed, what's the service record. All you check is there's been a claim in 2016, the year that this car had been produced and put on the market, and now you're worried, oh, the value will depreciate. My question is, if the value will depreciate, then how come this car was sold in 2016, right? It's a Honda, it's a Civic. Same goes for Toyotas, right? Toyotas, Hondas, regardless, my car Corolla has a structural damage on CARFAX. That doesn't make my car depreciate in value. I bought it for like 11.5, including warranty, tax, everything, right? So that's the thing. You gotta understand what is the thing in used car that I need to take care of. I need to look at, instead of looking at the claims, look at the price, look at the market. We dealers as a salesman do not decide the price. We buy cars, we put some work on it, make it roadworthy, and then sell it. We put our sweat and effort and then we charge for that. You simply cannot come and, let's say, oh, this car has a claim in 2016. Now I want this car at a loss. I will not do that. I will never do that. I bought this car. I'm running a business. I have put my effort, and you also shouldn't do that. If you have put effort into something, you got to charge for that. And that's how business is. That's how job is. That's how it should be. And I'm in business from childhood. And I'm also a graduate. I've studied computer science and also networking and digital marketing. So I've got knowledge about almost everything in business and computer. Maybe I'll throw some advice, throw some vlogs, informative vlogs from now on, so you guys also understand from my viewpoint. Till then, take care. See you to the next video.